So it's been a month almost since the last time we recorded, and I don't quite remember what's happening.
I don't remember what's going on in this game at all.
I just remember that the last recording was a shit show of dogs and doggos.
So this is Final Fantasy II, where you have to punch yourself to get stronger.
Yes. I probably did a lot of self-punching in the meantime. God. All I know right now is we're returning to the Queen, because one of the problems with this game is that because it's so open.
Oh, you memorize shit.
Oh yeah, you can memorize words in red and ask about them again. Sometimes you need to memorize a word so you can ask about it. So you can memorize another word they'll bring up, so you can ask about that. So then you know where to go. Part of the problem with this game is that because it's so open, they frequently, basically after every quest, you need to return to this central castle. You go halfway around the world, and you walk your ass all the way back. Halfway around the world, walk your ass all the way back. Again and again. Because they didn't design it in such a way that there's just a quest giver at the next location to take you to the next hallway. Because there aren't really hallways. It's just this big globe. I mean, it's actually kind of impressive that this game is as open as it is, considering how early this was, and open world games did not exist. I think I mentioned this in one of either the first or the second video, but you can basically walk anywhere in this game right from the start, to the point where if you're strong,
you can find some shit, right? You can get in some deep shit real quick.
You get some deep shit, and you'll know you're in deep shit because you won't progress past that shit. But if you're strong enough, you can find Holy and Flare before you've done the first quest.
Do you think it's messed up that whenever I see like that, good job, laddie, when I see the word good job, I immediately think of a sexual thing, like, oh, he just did a good job. Like, that's...
Yeah, like a good job will cost you 6 pence down on Baker Street.
Good job, laddie.
Just feeling Furion's muscles? Why are you... Okay.
So I was just thinking real quick, because I haven't really played 10.
Yeah.
But I know that there's is it 10 or 9 where you can, like, learn a language? It's 10,
It's
right?
10, yeah. There's the Albed primers.
Besides this game, have they ever had anything like that, where it's, like, memorize or learning words or anything like that?
I don't think so, no.
I wonder if this was, like, a precursor to that, or if they thought about this when they brought it into 10. Like, or it's not the same thing, but it's still...
it's a little similar, because it does open up things. I don't think so. Final Fantasy II is a weird game. It's very much the Zelda 2 of the Final Fantasy series, which makes sense. I imagine back then, like, the video game landscape, maybe particularly in Japan, I don't know the full history of it in Japan, but, like, there weren't long established franchises. Nowadays, we know, okay, if the next game comes out in the series, it's gonna be pretty much like the last one with some adjustments. Some are more like that than others. The Metal Gear games are quite different from each other, but they're still that central core of stealth.
Yeah.
Sports games are basically just a $60 roster update.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourselves. I imagine back then...
Hey, bro, we're gamers too.
Yeah, basically. But imagine back then there was...
so mean.
It is. I mean, they're not watching the Final Fantasy II playthrough. Fuck them.
It's like they are, but yeah. Go away.
Yeah. So now we're going to fight the Dreadnought. But anyway, what I was saying is that there weren't really long-established franchises back then, so I don't think there was the need to make your next game, or even maybe the thought to make your next game cleave so closely to the previous one. So it makes sense that Zelda 2 is so different from Zelda 1. And that Final Fantasy 2... and that Final Fantasy 2 doesn't have an experience system, and is even more of an open world than the first game, which now that I think about it was also very much an open world experience.
And I forgot how handsome Mindu was.
Yeah. With his... Oh god, I bet that if Minwu were a new character in, like, Final Fantasy 15, women would be all over him.
Yeah.
And very slender men would be dressing as him at cons and going, finally, my time has come.
I saw, because in my Instagram search feed, damn it, Riggs, what are you doing? In my Instagram search feed, it's mostly just pit bulls, food, cartoons, cosplayers, and sexy ladies.
Yeah.
Because apparently that's all I look at.
Yeah.
And there was a cosplayer who's, I don't know the name of the character because I'm a bad nerd, but on Death Note, the demon guy,
Oh yeah.
like, and he's like, oh yeah,
Well, Death Note sucks.
and so that character's design has a really tiny torso.
Yeah.
And I'm not exactly sure how the guy pulled it off, besides also being skinny or maybe doing something to enhance the width of his hips and shoulders.
Oh,
or
yeah.
position, maybe arching his back so his waist looked even tinier. But he was pulling off this real unnaturally thin look like that character has. And the list of comments were just people being like, anorexia is a real problem, you need help. And I'm just like, this is a freaking cosplayer, man, like, what are you doing? Give him a break.
So right now I'm wandering around the village because I kind of didn't know what to do next. And again, this game is very open, just like Final Fantasy 1, so you can find yourself just wandering around going, what the fuck? And then I looked up the guide, and was like, oh, I gotta talk to this asshole, who looks just like everyone else. But if you talk to any of the other guards in here, you'll get into a fight that you can't win.
What, they just
But you gotta talk to
pissed
this
at you?
one. Yeah, they're just like, oh, traitor! And then they kill you.
Are you not? I don't know what's going on in
But
the
this
story. Are
guy-
you not supposed to be here at this
No,
point? Are you like infiltrating or something?
You're infiltrating. So those guards are part of the Empire, the evil Empire, and they've taken over this town. But you're going to this town because this town is connected to the place where they're building a great airship called the Dreadnought, and you need to destroy the Dreadnought. And that guy that we just talked to was a member of the Resistance. Oh, I love the sound of this music at double speed. No.
And their sweet victory dance, like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
All the victory dances were the same up until 7. Just pump your arms in the air. Do calisthenics because you're so hype.
I think he's got that long sword now. No music here?
I don't know.
Just nope. Okay, no.
That fight just didn't have music or sound. I don't know what happened there. I literally don't know what happened there.
It was those fucking balloons.
Yeah.
They were like, no.
Balloon's just very boring. And this game continues, unfortunately, the tradition of having just gigantic parties of enemies for you to fight.
I don't know, something about Maria's like chanting animation. She looks like she has dreads or something. It's kind of cool. I wish there was a character with dreads in Final Fantasy.
So I don't think there has been.
Especially purple female dreads.
Oh yeah. Yeah. God damn, I can't believe some of the women that Yoshitaka Amano would illustrate. Just going through, I'm like, this one particular illustration of this character from Final Fantasy V hits every one of my fetishes.
Yeah.
It's the way she's dressed, and it's the black hair cropped at that angle.
Oh yeah.
Like, I love short black hair, but then when it's cropped at kind of like a 30-degree angle, I'm like, what is it about that?
What, you're like trying to solve it like National Treasure style.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. We discuss
Liberty Bell.
about every month and a half we
Liberty Bell
discuss.
gives me boner.
I don't know what it is. I think it's that crack. Oh, it's that luscious crack. It wants it. The Liberty Bell wants it so bad.
Shouldn't be exposing its crack like that if it didn't want it.
The Liberty Bell wants it so bad. God damn it. Why did I say that? I didn't need to say that.
Oh.
No, but every month and a half or so we will discuss fetishes, and that was one of the ones last night. I'm like, what is it about that design
Yeah.
that just does it for me? It's not even Elvira. It's not even a spooky thing. I get the spooky thing, Elvira. Okay. Redheads, I trace that back to Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah.
Fine. What the fuck is it about short black hair cropped at an angle?
I don't know.
Where does that come from?
Pull out the rule of the golden mean and shit, and like rule of thirds, and you're just like drawing.
Just trying to art theory my way through this thing? Through this boner? I will understand this boner.
I will art theory my way through this boner.
If we had a podcast, again, no audio, weird. But if we had a podcast, that'd be the title.
Art history our way through
this boner. Yeah,
it'll come up. We'll remember it. That's
I'm sure. I'm sure. I'll be watching this while I'm at work in the background,
giving us those views.
Yeah. I'll start laughing because I forgot that I said the Liberty Bell was asking for it. And go, why didn't I cut that?
Yeah, you'll be flipping through our channel and noticing that we aren't getting enough views, so it's just like, oh, time to watch our playthroughs again. Actually, these videos, I've not done it, like, but we have like 4 views on some of them.
Some of them were me accidentally clicking on them a couple of times.
Oh yeah, that happens.
I'll watch them once and you know I'll share it, but
what's this dude?
Just a dude. Just a dude. That's the problem with the early Final Fantasy is the characters you encounter are just dudes. Just a Dark Knight. Dreadnought is complete. And then he thought he would just leave here.
I had a head shaking animation. Put some time into him. This guy's gonna get rocked.
Oh, he's gonna get rocked to socks. And then he just fucks off. Actually, I think that's their brother. And this is the guy we need to fight.
Borgin. I am Borgin.
Kermit. Oh god.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, this is updated graphics.
Oh yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
Wait
This
a minute,
is not on the NES.
I'm like, wait, this isn't a SNES game. Like, what's going on?
So, speaking of Kermit, real quick, I've come to learn that American Dad is a much better show than Family Guy.
Yeah.
And there's an episode where the main character dies and goes to heaven, and finds out that they did something with Jim Henson.
Huh.
It's like, what did they do with Jim Henson? It's like, you don't want to know. And then it shows the square from, like, Superman 2 that the bad guys are contained in, spinning by. That has Jim Henson and Kermit. And Jim Henson's like, forgive us, Lord! And then Kermit's all, you will bow before me, son of God! And just the idea of Kermit wanting Jesus to bow before him cracks me up every time.
You know, that's the thing, too, is that American Dad is a much more focused, like, story, and the characters are, I feel like the characters are much better.
They're much better, and the show is more character-driven than Family Guy, which is just... It's just manatee jokes, as South Park put it.
And it's like... It sucks to see that obviously one is greatly much more popular than the other, because one of them's just like... is just... You know, for like that lowest common denominator, you know, just people want to see Stewie do Stewie things.
And like American Dad keeps going, it's doing its thing, but obviously Family Guy is the show people know. So we got the pass, we did all that, we failed to stop the Dreadnought, it's just blowing shit up, and see, it blew the shit out of this town.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
this town got rocked.
There's all some somber music playing, and everyone's dead.
But hey, we got the pass. Like this town got it pretty bad. 2 of the towns that we went to earlier are just gone.
An asymmetrical ponytail chick is like, "You killed us all. We're all that's left.
You failed.
What did you do that for?
You utterly failed, bro. Oh man. Now every guy is attracted to asymmetrical ponytails because I'm the only woman left. Me and the Queen Hilda. Father's heartbroken. Oh. Her dad was already dying, and now he's heartbroken.
Oh.
Mindu, is there anything we can do? Nah, bruh.
If I was friends with Mindu, I would try to end every sentence with an ooh sound, like Dr. Seuss style, just to see how long it would take for him to get pissed.
Hey Mindu, you want some soup, boo?
Hey Mindu, what should we do?
I got some Koku. Are you asking me if I want soup and Coke? It doesn't even sound tasty.
Soup and Coke.
So now Mindu is gone, because this game loves to just wrench your 4th party member from you. It's gonna do it again and again, again and again.
They ended their sentence. They used too much, would that be assonance or consonants?
I forget, but I think it's consonants.
They used too much of it around Mindu, and he fucked off.
He flipped him the double bird as he left.
They're like, no, Mindu, and he turns around and he's like, fuck you, and he's
no,
like,
Mindu, please come back. Ooh.
He's like, god damn it. He just turns around all pissed and stomps away.
In a huff. Oh man, he had the only good magic in the whole game. Fuck.
So now what do you gotta do?
We gotta go talk to Sid. And Sid is gonna give us a ride. Actually, we need to talk to Sid to learn about Sunfire. Which, for some reason, the first time I came to this town before I went back and talked to the Queen. The first time, he didn't tell me shit. This motherfucker wouldn't tell me a goddamn thing about Sunfire, and so I'm like, okay, where do I gotta go? Where do I gotta go? I threw out so much footage because it was just me walking around going, where do I gotta go?
Did you have to just talk to him twice, or what?
I don't know. I still don't even know.
He was in the pub. He was a little drunk. He forgot about Sunfire.
Sid is always drunk.
And he's always
Or smoking.
flying stuff. So what?
He's always flying.
They had
No, even in Final Fantasy V, he's flying. I take it back.
They had no rules back then.
No rules, just right.
I mean, but if you had an airship, how bad could drunk flying be?
Pretty bad. Pretty goddamn bad.
There's no one around to run into.
Except the ground.
A whole town. Just crash your fucking Hindenburg into a whole village.
That makes it magnitudes worse than drunk driving. Like, your car isn't gonna demolish the city.
Yeah. Your airship just fucking totally vaporizes a small village.
Of kittens.
It runs on superheated gas.
It runs on the foulest magics. Why are they foul magics? Oh, you want to know?
Get out of here, Riggs.
I do want to know.
Riggs, get out of here. Get out of here, Riggs. Get out.
So we learned about Sunfire, right? And now we got to go all the way back to the Queen and be like, but Sunfire though.
But that Sunfire though.
That Sunfire.
And then the Queen licks her lips. She's like, you're right.
Then everyone just starts jacking it. I'm like, what is this game?
Well, half the town is dead. The pub...
Apparently I had trouble talking to the Queen for a moment.
You had to build up the courage.
Yeah. Which, man, Furion, I know how that works. You know you gotta talk to somebody about something, but you're like, fuck, I don't want to just approach him about this.
Hilda's kind of a hard ass. I don't want to just bug her again.
Why do you think I've been single for so long? I.e. nearly my entire life.
Tiptoeing around behind her throne as if she can't. You're like pretending like you're looking for a coin on the carpet.
You're clearly approaching her to talk about something, but then you get too skittish right at the end, and so you turn your gaze like, oh, did I see like a... You check your watch, and then you walk down the throne, and you're like, oh, I thought I saw a coin. Oh, so I guess it's 4 o'clock. Watches don't exist.
And speaking of walking around, who makes a carpet that fucking big?
What's the point?
It's just a big rug.
Just carpet the room.
Yeah, it's just a huge rug. Like, what the fuck?
So we learned about Sunfire, and we told her about Sunfire, and she's like, you can get Sunfire, though. You should remember my coward would-be brother-in-law? I think he went off to get Sunfire. Go talk to my dad, by the way. It's a spirit that's hurt, not his body. That's stupid. That's stupid. You're a king. Deal with it.
Get the fuck out of bed.
Yeah. Get out of bed, you shitlord. We need a king right now.
Put my spirit.
As he's writing into his black journal. Can you give me a ride to Hot Topic? Sir, you're 65 years old. My spirit, though.
Hold on, let me finish this. Let me finish this fucking Linkin Park album first. Oh, so good.
Which one? It better at least be Meteora. It's minutes to midnight. You mean that one that I thought was going to be an Iron Maiden cover album, but wasn't? That one? Yeah, it's pretty good if you give it a chance.
Once you get past all that stuff.
Past that song where they had the video with 9/11 footage. Remember that one? It was 2007. Kinda not relevant. Anyway, I'm dying.
Alright, the album's over. We can go to Hot Topic now. Wait, let me get my backpack with many, many safety pins in it. So in Spotify, this is the funniest thing to me. In Spotify...
What the fuck am I doing?
What
am I doing here?
Thinking about going into the inn?
But too embarrassed to ask for a night?
Come on, Furion, you can do this. Just step through the door. Nope. Can't do it. So
socially anxious Furion.
So in Spotify, if you're like browsing by genre, each genre has a little icon.
Yeah.
This is the funniest fucking thing to me. The punk icon is a goddamn safety pin. Like metal has a sweet guitar, and funk has a sweet guitar that's got a star-shaped body, and like some are like microphones or like a country something, you know, or like, but the punk has a fucking safety pin. It's like, Yep, that's what your counterculture's
Yeah.
been distilled into.
A safety pin.
Good job.
Yeah. This video's about to wind up, but she just told us we have to go get the goddess bell, which will be very important once we get to Final Fantasy IX.